Hello, and welcome to week 14 of the Orion Bowl. It was a tough week last week for the Burtimore Ravens, I'm not going to lie. Screw James White and screw Clyde. Hell yeah, actually no, to be fair, it was a tough situation because I was checking for his availability and because obviously he had the flu the week before. It wouldn't have made a difference anyway because Le'Veon Bell only put up like 4 points, but he didn't actually play, and they listed him as active, which is just, it's one of those horrible situations where it's just like, well, you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't, aren't you? Like if I hadn't have put him in and then he did play as he was slated as active right the way, even during the game it said he was active. And obviously then if he went on for big numbers, then I'm an idiot for not playing him. But as it stood, I got double zeros from him. I got basically double zeros from James White. So he's cut. He's gone. He's finished. He's finished at Burtimore. You understand? You understand me, James? You're finished. You're finished. And I didn't see what he put up against the Rams, actually. I didn't even check that. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter what you put up because you're finished. Anyway. Congratulations to the Harlots, I guess. Fucking filthy Harlots. Congratulations to the Legion of poor / good decisions, greatness. I can't keep up with the name changes. I think it's still poor decisions. But 132.92, you must have made the right decisions this week, fella. You got this week's high score. Congratulations to you. The Suns took advantage of quite a low score from the team with no name, but it wasn't this week's low score. It was close, but the Suns cruised to the top of the leaderboard because Dak took advantage of an off week from the Indianapolis Colts, and who put up a poor 67.24. How do you put that up when you've got Derrick Henry, for God's sake? Either way, that actually shifts the Indianapolis Colts off the top of the leaderboard, puts the Legion of poor decisions. No, the Suns. The Suns have gone top. Sorry, the Suns have gone top, I think. I've written it down there somewhere. Yeah. No, Legion have gone top. Legion have gone top. I do apologise. Congratulations, Legion. You're currently in place to win the belt, but it does all come down to this week. So, we've got Burtimore out of the top 4. What can I say? You know, it's just... we had a very bad week. It happens. The Harlots had a good week. There's still a slight hope, but I'll go into that later, but it is very unlikely. Harlots look like they are keeping that position and they will move on to the playoffs. So it's going to be time for Burtimore to tank for first pick. That's I really only want to be in 2 games, either the final or I want to be in the toilet bowl game, but with a view to winning, because in our league what we do is the reward for winning the game in the toilet bowl is to take first place in the draft, and the loser gets saddled with the toilet bowl trophy and also only gets second pick, because I feel like otherwise, like, you're kind of getting rewarded for getting the toilet bowl. We don't want that. We don't want that in our league. We're too proud. It's a proud league, this one, the Orion Bowl. So let's move on to this week's matchups. We have got, so there's still everything on the line as because I mean, Legion have gone to the top, but the Suns, if they win this week and if Legion lose this week, then the Suns go back to the top position, I believe. But yeah, and the entire bottom 4, they're all on 5 and 8. So it's if the Harlots lose this week, then there's still some hope. Either way, the matchups. You've got the Suns versus the Gorillas. Now, the Gorillas really needed a better than average day from Jared Goff to beat the Suns, and they didn't get that against New England. He only put up 14.58. And I just feel like with the Suns, they've got Kelsey, Aaron Jones and Dobbins. And I just feel like that's going to be too much for the Gorillas. I am going to take the Suns in that one. Putting the Suns like in a position with a Legion loss to go top of the board. Now, you've got the Indianapolis Colts against the Legion this week. That is a tough game for the Colts. For the Legion, sorry. That's a tough game for the Legion. So yeah, I think basically he only got Legion only got 3.10 from Woods. Really, you needed more than that from Woods. But I think it opens the door for Derrick Henry, Deshaun Watson and Tyreek Hill to do damage for the Indianapolis Colts. I feel like the Colts are going to bounce back from last week's win. I think they're going to look like the dominant force that they have looked like all season, and they are going to beat the Legion, which will put the Suns to the top, provided they beat the Gorillas, which, as I said, I think they will. We've got the Harlots versus Namath. Now, this is a matchup that me personally, as the GM of the Burtimore Ravens, I'm going to be paying very close attention to this one, because if the Harlots lose to Namath, and I'm picking them to lose because it's wishful thinking more than anything, I think. But you know what? Namath have got some good players. Kyler Murray, you've got Davis in at Carolina, got Tyler Lockett. If they all have big games, they can beat the Harlots. They did beat the Harlots last time out, which is what opens the door potentially for Burtimore to sneak back into the playoffs. Because if the Harlots if the Harlots lose this week and I beat Baby Got Dak this week, then I will go back into the playoffs based on head-to-head record, because Namath will automatically go ahead of the Harlots because Namath will have clean swept the Harlots, which will keep me above Namath because I clean swept Namath. So on head-to-head, I will then go into the top 4. Thank you very much, Michael, the GM for Baby Got Dak, for actually working that out. He did all the brain work there. He posted it to the group because I thought I was mathematically done, and he pointed out, actually, you're not mathematically done. He gave me a lifeline, and now I would like to very much beat him this week. If I'm totally honest, I don't think I am going to beat him this week, because his defense, the Rams defense, have put up 21 points already, and it's not looking very good. He's got Nick Chubb as well. I think that one's over, if I'm honest. I need my team to really step up, and they haven't been doing so lately. But you know what? I've got Clyde back in. Hopefully Clyde is actually healthy and will take on a big workload this week. I've picked up James Robinson. I've also picked up Jones from the Colts, because he's picking up most of the backfield work, and he's really putting up way more numbers than any of the shit houses that I had backing up Robinson and Clyde. Robinson and Clyde have been my rocks at the back. I've also got obviously DK Metcalf, who's always primed for a big game. I'm putting in Bobby Anderson because I just feel like hopefully he can catch one of those long passes and put up some numbers. But Gronkowski's going back in this week as well. I'm taking a lot of shots, and you know what? The chips will fall where they may. If I can pull out the win, that'd be great. And if Namath could win, then that would be even better, because then I'll be back in the playoffs. But what will be. I'm kind of, either way, like I'm either going to be trying to tank to get the first pick, or I'll sneak into the playoffs. But realistically, who am I going to beat if I get into the playoffs? What, the Colts? No chance. The Legion with their Carson, Cook, and Wilson trio? No, not likely. I mean, I'd stand a chance against the Suns. To be honest, their numbers haven't been that impressive this year, but they seem to keep getting the win, which is the important number is the 1 opposite the 0 at the end of the week. So fair play to the Suns. They keep finding a way to do it. In a lot of ways, I think I'd probably be better off not making the playoffs and trying to tank to get that first pick, to try and build a team around possibly Clyde and obviously Mahomes, and try and build a team from there with a high draft pick next year. But we will see. Joey, I'm not out of the playoffs yet, so if I get into the playoffs, who am I kidding? I want to be in the playoffs. You always want to be in the playoffs. But either way, I wish luck to everybody except obviously Baby Got Dak. Although thank you for doing all the maths for me. I appreciate that. But I also would like you to lose to me this week. And I'm also not wishing luck to Harlots. I hope that they go down to the team with no Namath. I hope the clean Namath get a cheeky clean sweep of the Harlots. And to everybody else, good luck in your searches for the belt and everything like that. We'll see how it all pans out next week, where we will be in playoff football.